Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. All fired up. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy he's good. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing, he thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who... You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can... Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't... You should know. Practice makes... You have to keep working on it if... She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make... He'd love to teach you to upcycle. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks he's looking forward to seeing what... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find... That's... You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Mutta savana, aripotisi, famamuni, esa masani lava ona.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Masai onana.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Mutta savana, aripotisi, ansiri niore kiti.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu, and when she needs... The most important thing is that you... It's time to focus on your training now. You won't need excuse. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make... He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how... He's curious to see what you found. He can work... Thinks some are and some aren't. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Taremaya. Kaya Marafka.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Waxan Makale Zegi.
He knows she's already proud.
Jamakuda Horedatunka.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Und Lumfaub so. Ja.
He's looking forward to seeing.
Gendrana mala.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Do male tuk.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Bola kudo. Ben nampusa.
She says she is eager to get started.
Urasa durut. Puri kumbala mua.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummy
Kamonu.
wants you to
Inadabsunka.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Vasen kasaman varut.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Kial do male kanoro tono. Kamonu.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Giz.
Vasen kasaman varut. Kanorota.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Kent sib.
Says he's always. Catchy.
Kial do male kanoro tono.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Minalagi mamuru.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
Anora kapapom. Pendrine senema.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Gendrana mala.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Anora kapapom.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Bola kudo.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Pala.
She's so happy you made the most. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kent sib. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Narolote.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Monidasa.
Lupa Lupin is a problem older than you.
Ben nampusa. Asil natu.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Asil natu.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has fight.
Polakudo. Amun.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. plenty of key. You're on the ropes. Hack and slash. Sharp steel. You're absolutely drained. Middle-lifed. Slice and dice.
Julägen kulmaamme pälpy. Tulla sumalla me, tulla suu.
You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnacky Leaves and let it go.
Iljapkap rev grejav adruneumat trajo. Edro tjodubu.
They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Väkyä jak ja pakyu.
A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there.
Me küümakul.
You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Paujujo nukitemo ja hupikudo.
You complete them. From this point on, the Myriad is unbroken.